Welcome to Amateur Redneck Workshop. I'm Harold, and today I got the little post stuck into my gums there that my dental implant's going to sit on. I can't show it to you because it's way back in there. It ought to be shiny and chromy, but anyway, we got that done. I imagine you guys probably wonder what rednecks do when they're not working in their shop. I can imagine you figure I'm out partying, chasing, attractive young ladies and, hooping and hollering, carrying on. But actually, I got work to do around here when I'm not working in the shop. Being a homeowner, you got maintenance, and having the HOA around means, which means Homeowners Association. These guys keep after me on a steady basis because it seems like I'm always in violation of something. And every year I get into violation of the mold on the siding, So before they send me the letter, I'm going to restore my magic wand to operational condition and get out there and get the mold off, At least I'll be a step ahead of them this time, hopefully. I don't know, they might have drove by a while ago and looked at it. And also, I got a little something to show you they got from Everett Falk up in Canada. Now, I'll work that in here in just a minute. So, you guys hang on to your hats. We're going to go for a ride on the magic wand, or something like that. Now, I understand there's certain words you can't use on YouTube these days because their algorithm will banish you to the deepest, darkest caverns of Hades. So that bears a striking resemblance to a pipe boom boom thing, and but it's not. It's from Everett, and I'll just kind of cut the packing off the end of it here or something. We'll get into it. That's what we'll do. All right. Before I get into the project of the day, we'll have to get down to the package of the day, which came from Everett Falk in Canada. His channel is Everett's Workshop, and I'm a subscriber there, and he's got very interesting content. Alright, and he sent me a bunch of drill bits, as you can see by looking here. Yeah. Of course, I was dropping things in the floor. Let me take one drill bit and put it crossways. Maybe that'll stop the others. And then his buddy Eldon, who's also a subscriber of mine, sent me a bunch of really nice punches. So he said there was a note under the label, and I peeled off the label, and sure enough, there it was. Let me get on my cheaters here, and we can read his note. He says, "Hi Harold, I know that drill bits aren't super exciting, but it's hard at times to find decent used tooling in Western Canada that is affordable. So just wanted to send what I did have to share as a way of saying thanks for your support and advice. The drill bits may be import, but they're cobalt and leftovers from a Dodge recall kit, so may need a touch up on the grinder. The punches are from my buddy Eldon, who is a good friend of mine, hobby machinist, and a sub of yours as well. Hope you and the boss lady are doing well. Talk with you soon, Everett." Now, wasn't that nice? Well, I tell you what, Everett and Eldon, I really do appreciate the bits and the punches. You don't ever get too many tools, and I managed somehow to mangle the heck out of punches. I can tell you that. You'd think they'd be too tough, but a redneck can ruin anything. So those will be really super handy, and so will a bunch of nice cobalt drill bits, because I don't really think I've got any. Might have one or two, but I don't know it. So thanks guys for all the neat stuff, and y'all take a look at Everett's Workshop if you're not already doing so. Like me, he could use some subscribers. Last year, when I was going through the thoughts that I wasn't getting any younger and I might get old and feeble, I determined that I needed some way to get out of climbing a 20-foot ladder up the side of the house to spray the mold on the second floor. So I made what I called a magic wand, and you can look up the video, Is That a Magic Wand, that I made about the whole thing. And basically what I did is I put the battery off of my big lawnmower in here, clip on to the appropriate terminals, and run a pump. Well, apparently the bleach ate my pump up. I thought I cleaned it good enough when I shut it off and put it away for the year, but when I went to use it this time, no go. It was all seized and ate up, and so I looked on the internet 2 or 3 different times, and finally yesterday I came across a pump on Amazon that looks to me like pretty much the same one that I bought last time. Should bolt right onto the spot that the last one was at, and I can just hook it up and get with the job, you know. So what I got to do is I got to unhook this and screw this one on just like that, and hook up the positive and the negative, and put a battery in there, and I'll be on the go. So I'll maybe do just a little bit of this, show you what I've done here and there after I get there, but I've still got to take these 2 motor mounts off and put the other motor on there. Well, it's screwed on the exact same place as the other one, and the only difference is I've got this labeled for suction and this for discharge, with this little arrow says this one's discharging in the other direction. So I'll have to remember that and not get confused when I get down to hooking the hoses on there. That's backwards, and the footprint was maybe the tiniest bit different. I had to kind of stretch the legs a little bit to fit in the same holes, but it fits and it's on there. And considering the bleach will probably kill it on one use, well, it won't matter, I guess, you know. Alright, now I got to hook all my wires up and take it outside and hook the hoses up and get a battery out of my lawnmower. Alright, so I used wire nuts to hold it together this time because there's such a high probability that this motor and pump will be all ate up by next year. There's no use having to just keep cutting wires to get the stuff loose. And I'm set up here with chemical goggles and full face shield, because after all, I don't take a chance on getting my hands on features marred by, you know, some kind of harsh chemical, right? But I've got it hooked up right here. Here's the on-off switch, and there you go. It works. It came pre-supplied with water. I mean, how cool is that? Alright, this is where you guys get off, and I hooked the I'll be hooking on the magic wand, which is there, and I'll hook on the chemical tank, which is there, and we will be in the business of spraying the second floor from the ground. Alright, so there's the rig in its full traveling configuration, and that pole can scope out to 25 foot, at which point the very end of it sort of looks like a fishing pole with a big bass on the end, but it delivers the bleach, and that's all that counts. Now I've got to do the long and boring job of trying to flush this thing out with water, and this time I may take the pump apart and clean it internally. I don't know. We're gonna, $25 a year is not too bad to have to pay for another pump, I guess. Better than hiring somebody to go up there and not do it the way you want it. The good thing about this thing is it'll telescope all the way up to the top of the of the roof there over to the peak, so I can get those pieces coming down the side there. And I've got her sprayed now, so maybe the HOA will like me for another year, or at least tolerate me. It seemed like Bubba went to see his barber, and he got in turn to get the chair, and the barber asked him how did he want his hair cut. Well, Bubba says, well, then Lim, I said, I'd like it kind of long up here in front over my right eye and tapered real short and fuzzy back here over my right ear. And then up here on the front over my left eye, I want you to cut it pretty short, but leave it hanging down over my collar on the back left, and be sure to cover up my left ear. Lim says, now, Bubba, I don't know sure if I can cut it that way. Bubba tells him, he says, oh, I don't know why not, Lim. You cut it that way last time. Well, that's all, folks. Y'all try to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Leave a comment if you got something to say. And above all, remember, keep on keeping on. Bye now.